So here we are at the power box. Today I'm going to give a roundup video, sort of what's going on with the whole solar system. That's a meter for checking the batteries. We use that sometimes, not often. We have in here, I don't know if you can see, but there's 300 amp hour batteries in there. They take the charge from the solar panels and from the new windmill now. What we've got is we've got the solar coming down from the roof and the windmill, which is the orange and yellow wire coming down from the roof. Now what you see here is 3 voltage meters. The first 2 on the left, or the left and the middle, are for the 2 banks of the solar arrays, like 3 panels and 3 panels. They're both putting out 40 volts, and then they're being reduced down to 14 volts. Here we have 2 buck converters. They're not very tidy, but they do the job. We kept changing things around, and they come through to a set of diodes that don't let the power run backwards. And everything's got fans on it because, being electrical, they get hot. And they go to the power meter, which is, we can't focus on that, but it's getting 7 amps down at the moment, and 13.8 volts, which is very similar to what it says on the displays. All these voltage meters all seem to have a different readout for the same place. Very depressing. I would have thought they'd have the same, but not to worry. This particular one down here is for the battery level, so as the inverter can be switched off with this low voltage machine here, and it switches the inverter off if the power gets below 12 volts. Okay, well actually 11.9. Alright, there we go. Nice, eh? I think so. What I got here is a container of distilled water, and I'm just topping up my batteries. And I do it this way because with this there's less chance of spilling stuff everywhere. Because as you know, when you're trying to top up your batteries, this shit goes everywhere. So yeah, I'm on the last battery now, the last 3 terminals, and I can look inside and I can see how far it is from the top lip of the battery. I'll give it about, I don't know, 1/4 inch. That way it's got air to blow into when it blows bubbles, and it's not too low that the battery plates are uncovered. Yeah, that's all we have to do, is keep those plates covered. I've got about 1 inch above it here. Batteries are pretty good. I think it was well over a month ago that I did these batteries, topped them up. They weren't down very far anyway, but yeah, this is the easy way to do it. And that could do with one more. There we go. That's the batteries all done. So that's the batteries done. I'll just switch off for a minute. Oh, I think we're right. I hope I recorded that I got before. But there's the batteries and they've been topped up. And the voltage at the main is 13.8, and the kilowatts coming down from the roof is 40.8 and 40.11. 41.1. So it's 0.3 of a volt difference between the two sets of solar panels. It's a set of 3 and a 3, and they're all in parallel. Not bad. Putting out the amperage, and you can't see that because it don't focus, but that's it's 30 amps peak, and that's all right because it's 16 amps per set. There's 2 sets. That makes 32 amps. From this the wind turbine, that's a bad reading, I think, because it's not really 13.9, it's 13.8. All of these voltmeters all display different numbers. But anyway, there's the solar, or the wind turbine comes down, and it's inside the box, and it's wired all up, the same as I showed before. The 3 from the wind turbine, and then the 2 out to the batteries, and that just comes around down the wall from the wind turbine down the wall to the power box. Alright, and that's the end. That's a roundup, I think. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. And then there we go. So we've got 3 100 amp hour batteries, which gives us 300 amp hours because they're all in parallel. Beautiful. Yeah, and who wants to say hello to who? I don't know. Who is it? Aiden in Perth. He's got a new girlfriend. Good luck to you, Aiden. Okay, bye-bye.